And now for our next news special report.
In this special report, we're slicing through the noise with a report that is shaking the political landscape. If you're thinking 2024 is a far cry, think again. The New York Times, not exactly our daily hymn, and the Siena College have just dropped a bombshell. The landscape's looking red, folks, and Trump is not just leading, he is set to romp Biden with over 300 electoral votes. The swing states? They're swinging right. If you're counting on Biden for 2024, brace yourself. We're dissecting these numbers, exploring why this is happening and what it means for our republic. You don't want to miss our final thought. It's the wake-up call America needs, so stay with us. Now let's break down this astonishing poll. Trump is leading in 5 of 6 swing states: Nevada, Georgia, Arizona, Michigan, Pennsylvania. These were Biden's territories in 2020. Wisconsin's barely holding on for Biden, but look at Pennsylvania, down by 4 points, Arizona 5, Georgia 6, Michigan 5, Nevada a whopping 10. Folks, if you thought this was a close race, think again. Now let's talk about age. It's not just a number here. 71%, including over half of Biden's own supporters, say he's too old. In stark contrast, only 39% say the same about Trump. So what does this tell you about trust, vigor, and the capacity to lead our republic? The economy, that's where the rubber meets the road. Here, Trump is leading by a 22-point margin. In these turbulent times, it seems the people trust a businessman over a career politician. And the youth vote, often a stronghold for the Democrats, is now a deadlock. An eye-opener, isn't it? And if Biden's causing furrowed brows, Harris is not the antidote. Trump is ahead of her by 3 points, but here's the kicker. A generic, unnamed Democrat has an 8-point lead over Trump. So what does it spell for Biden's electability? Adding to the fray, CBS News rings in with 51% favoring Trump in a head-to-head against Biden. There's a palpable sense of nervousness and frustration among Biden's backers. And if you're getting value out of this report, go ahead and tap that bell. So what is causing this trepidation? Is it the economic turmoil, the age factor, or is it a deeper disillusionment with the political establishment? Well, here's CBS with more.
Today marks exactly 1 year from the 2024 presidential election and what could end up being a rematch between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Our new CBS News poll shows Biden continues to trail Donald Trump in that possible head-to-head. He is now down 3 points. For more on why, we go to Anthony Salvanto. Good morning to you, Anthony.
Good morning, Margaret. To understand those numbers, we wanted to look at views about both today and the future. So first, the number of Americans who think that things are going badly in the country today has hit its high for the year. So you might expect any incumbent to be down as Biden is. But then look at these positive views of what people think will happen for them financially if Donald Trump wins. Way more voters think they'd be better off. And Biden, for his part, hasn't fully convinced as many Democrats that he'd help them as the middle class still reels from inflation. Then let's look overseas. There's more voters, we find, who think that it's Trump that would keep the U.S. out of a war if he wins. And that's driven by a lot of Republican unity on that idea. Let's look at Israel in particular. Americans sympathize with the Israeli people. Most Democrats think that Biden would show the right amount of support, but Democrats are more divided over military aid to Israel specifically.
And delving further, let's analyze the shift in the swing states. Each state paints a distinct picture. Nevada's 10-point gap is monumental. It's a state that thrived under Trump's economic policies, and now it seems they long for a return. Georgia's 6-point shift is a reflection of a broader national concern about economic stewardship. Arizona and Michigan, with 5-point leads for Trump, are indicative of a longing for a decisive, action-oriented leadership. Pennsylvania's 4-point difference isn't just a number. It represents a populace reevaluating its 2020 decision. What's truly fascinating is the split among voters under 30. This demographic, once a Democrat stronghold, is now on the fence. It signals a profound shift of the political consciousness of our youth, a search for stability and prosperity over partisan rhetoric. Let's not forget the generic Democrat outperforms Biden by 13 points against Trump. Generic. It's a clear message that the issue isn't just a Republican versus Democrat one. It's about Biden's individual appeal, or the lack thereof. So, folks, here's why it matters. It's not just about who's leading in the polls. It's about the pulse of our republic. These numbers aren't just digits. They are the voice of the American people, a voice expressing concern, seeking leadership, and demanding accountability. It's a voice that resonates from the bustling streets of Pennsylvania to the quiet towns in Nevada, from the young voter stepping into the booth for the first time to the seasoned voter who's seen it all. This story is the heartbeat of our nation, a preview of a tidal wave that might just reshape our political landscape. This is about our future, our values, and the enduring spirit of our great republic. So stay vigilant, stay informed, and above all, stay true to the principles that make this nation the beacon of freedom and democracy.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.